thank you so much for taking the time to this interview with me. This has been Business Techniques with the one and only Crash. Crash, where can they find you? Where can they look you up?
Well, I'm still in the Bronx. My website, CrashOne.com. The gallery is wallworksnewyork.com. I'm on Instagram. You know, I don't have Twitter because I don't have too much time on my hands. I'm around. You know, I'm accessible. So.
Yeah. And especially for Business Techniques, you know, the objective of these events is to provide owners with as many resources as possible.
The one thing that I tell people, don't rely on your pride. In other words, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask people, because, you know, like my friend Robert, our partner, he has been in the fashion industry for like 30-something years. He's run businesses. I haven't. So I gotta be stupid not to go to someone who's run a business for 30 years and, you know, not go to him and ask him questions like, what if, because his experience will help me, you know? So your pride can be a hindrance. So don't let your pride, you know, hinder you from asking questions, because those questions are gonna be valuable in the long run. Because you might have a question for me that I asked him and I can answer you because he told me. Yes, so don't let your pride be a hindrance. I think that's the biggest thing. Oh, well, I did it on my own. Like, no one does. There's always someone that, you know, that you can always depend on, and you know, that's priceless.
Yeah.
Don't let your pride be a hindrance.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing with you, Crash. You're an open communicator, and you allow people to feel comfortable and invited and warm, and you seem to be very compassionate.
I am.
And empathetic just because of where you come from, you know? You're not judging anybody. When I talk to you guys remind me of my dad. Because
Thank you.
From Manhattan, you know what I mean? And he's very straightforward, laid back, but I know when the New Yorker comes out of him, it comes out of him. And it's like, you know, forget about it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You do whatever.
If you're happy, then it worked. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy at the end of the day, then your dad did his job.
Yeah, absolutely. I told him, I said, one day you're gonna come with me, Dad. We're gonna go down to Wallworks. We're gonna go see Tattoo when all this is over.
And you're gonna love the new space. The new space is pretty incredible.
Yeah,
we have the new space, but then we have an additional space. So we're gonna be doing 2 exhibitions at the same time. But we also can do stuff at the other space. Like, for example, if you have something that you want to do dance-wise, the other space or the main space, you can have it for a week. And you know, so we have now the flexibility that we never had before with the old space.
No, and that's the other thing too. Like, you're always growing. You're always saying, "Hey, what can I do more? What can I produce more?" You know, thinking, always dream big.
I say that to these kids all the time that I speak to. Like, you need to dream big. You know, don't be afraid. You know.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Crash.
You're welcome.
AKA Richard Gere.
What is that?
I tell him that all the time. I'm like, it's Richard Gere.
Okay.
I always have a blast at your events. I support your work and what you're doing, and thank you so much for impacting the community.
Think about something. If you want to do our space, think about something, you know, for this year. Our space now, we have a lease that's unlimited. So think about something where we could do something, you know, for like a month-long project, whatever. You know, we'll figure it out. We can do stuff in the building now. It's very flexible. So.
What's the actually, just a quick question though? Like, what's the biggest project that you're working on now? Right
now, I was supposed to be in China doing this massive mural in June. That's not happening. I was also being invited to do this project in London. That's not happening. So right now, my main project is just to work on paintings and just see what comes out. That's, you know, just waiting this out is the biggest project.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you can have a live Wallworks event, and, you know, people can try to buy your pieces, or you can, you know, give stuff to
Yeah.
the community.
We talked about that. My daughter and I talked about that, about
Yeah.
going in next week and doing like a live thing and see how it works. We have, yeah, I want to really think about it. I don't want us to just sit around. We could do stuff. Why not? Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah. Maybe even kids, you know,
Yeah.
top
Yeah.
10 kids, you know,
Well,
top 10 pieces of
well,
art
a lot
that
of kids,
showcase.
a lot of kids are doing the colorings. We want them to send them back to us so that we can like spotlight them, you know?